Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Tuesday, the 21st of November. With McShane, we're working our way through both 1 Chronicles and the letter of James. Today, looking at James chapter 3, where he addresses the tongue as a problem. In verse 7, he says, "All kinds of animals, birds, reptiles, and sea creatures are being tamed and have already been tamed by mankind, but no human being can tame the tongue. It is a restless evil full of deadly poison." And he's just prior to that said that you control a ship with a small little rudder and it can steer the ship where you want it to go. Or a huge horse has got a small little bit in its mouth and that steers the horse. Likewise, the tongue's a small little part, but it has a great influence and great impact on our lives. And as I thought of that, I thought that is so true. I'm not aware of any fight or incident or problem that hasn't begun with what people have said. There's no fight that I've seen where somebody just walks up and hits somebody out of the blue. There's always something that's gone before, and you said, and he said, and they said, and there's always something that leads finally to the fight. And as I read that, I thought it really is an encouragement and a challenge to us to think before we speak. And I'd almost go so far as to say, to think before we speak. We really need to be careful of what we say and measure our words carefully, because once we've spoken, we cannot unsay it. And I know many, many people who wish they could take back something that they said, a thoughtless word, just spoken sort of without serious intention, has sometimes gone completely wrong. And sometimes in the midst of a fight, and when tempers are raised, you say something, and it can't be unsaid. And so the encouragement we have from this is to treat our words with great care. We use our tongue, as James says, to praise God. We need to make sure that the other ways we use our tongue align with that as well, and that we are ministers of grace and love and compassion and generosity, and that we're peacemakers and gentle, and we calm situations, and we do not provoke, we do not speak out of turn. So a challenge to you to think before you speak. Certainly it's something I probably need to do a little more as well. Be blessed.